I remember. Here. Good. So then we sit cross-legged. But if you want to sit in Virasana, Jane, you can sit in Virasana if this is any better for you. Sit cross-legged, the others have your right leg to the front. And then check as well that the shin bone is parallel towards your mat. Yeah, exactly. You can sit like that. Then look straight ahead. Press your sitting bones firmly down. And then from there, lift the whole of your spine up. And keep your hands there onto your knees, onto your thighs. Close your eyes a moment. Spread well your clavicles. Your right clavicle more, Lisa. Spread it more, the right clavicle. And then take your face back. Take your face back towards the back of your head. And then spread the back of your head. Keep your armpits away from your hips. And then join your palms in front of you. See that the crown of your head is extending up towards the ceiling, so that you can feel the dorsal spine moving in and the sides of your neck becoming longer. Your thighs have to drop down towards your knees. Your hip bones are lifting. And then connect to your breath. Feel your breath, feel the touch of your breath. When you inhale, feel your lower ribs spreading out towards the sides. And when you exhale, they go back together. Keep your abdomen long. You inhale, the abdomen is long, then you spread your lower ribs. And when you exhale, keep the abdomen long, keep your chest lifted, and feel how your lower ribs go back together, towards each other. Spread well your clavicles, and then let the skin of your shoulders, let that move back, but let that move back delicately. Because when you work the skin, you have to move delicately the skin. You're not doing like violent movements. Thighs are dropping. Your hip bones are lifting. When you inhale, use the inhalation to lengthen the front of your body, to spread your chest. And when you exhale, you want to keep your chest up, especially the top of your sternum. And then you exhale. And use the pressure of your hands to open your center chest to its full space. Silently chant 3 Oms, and then we do them together. chest, keep the sternum plate broad. And when you exhale, lower your head. Keep the base of your throat broad as well. Then release your hands down. Raise your head. Again, feel that the crown of your head is facing up towards the ceiling. Your clavicles are spreading. And you're pressing down your sitting bones to lift your spine, to lift your abdomen. And then be aware of your own existence in this present moment. And then very gently open your eyes and extend your legs. Then we're going to do Supta Baddha Konasana. And Jane, if you have a sock, just roll it up, just one sock. If you have the sock on, take it and then put it in your knee. So the others, and then we have the bolster, a blanket, and a belt. So like I have like a bandage, I put into my knees. If you have a bandage as well, you can put a bandage. Yes. Roll the sock up, and then put it into your knee when you do Supta Baddha Konasana. But I want you to use the belt in a different way today. So we do the reverse bit, but we keep it more onto the knees. So I'm showing you so that the groins are released, the internal organs of the abdomen are released as well. While you sit, join your feet, and then you put the belt onto your knees, not low down like we do normally. Just put them 1 centimeter below your knee. Just 1 centimeter below your knee, then you fasten it. So if you have sliding pants like I have, it's difficult. Then you go back so that your knees are higher. It's just below your knees, 1 centimeter below your knees. So the knees are higher than normal, but your groins are released, your hips are soft, and all the internal organs are releasing as well. And then have your arms out to the sides. Adjust your blanket so it's touching your shoulders. And extend the occipital bone first away, and then you release your arms and close your eyes. So it's really, really high up at the knee so that you can feel your hips compact. And Lisa, do you have a blanket under your head? Can you double that? Because otherwise your chin is going up too much. So it gives you a different feel. Inhale, exhale through your nostrils. Again here, keep your attention in your lower ribs. Feel that they're spreading out to the sides. And when you exhale, then move back to the center. Palms are facing up. And then feel that your feet are in line with your spine and with your head. Then the right side of your body wants to move away from the left side of your body. So the right ribs move away from the left ribs, and the left ribs, they want to move away from the right ribs. From your shoulders, you're extending towards your wrists. Feel as well if you have any tension anywhere there now. And then go there with your breath and release. Your clavicles are spreading and the skin of your shoulders, that drops down as well. Then open your eyes and I want you to interlock your fingers, but I want you to interlock your fingers underneath your blanket. So you lift your head, lift the blanket, then interlock your fingers and then put your head back onto the blanket and close your eyes. So with your hands, you can as well extend the occipital bone a little bit away from your shoulders. And then make your head heavy. Now the elbows are doing the same, then the knees, they're spreading. From your armpits, extend towards your inner elbows. And from the outer elbows, extend back towards your outer shoulders. And then feel as well, like when you inhale, feel your diaphragm moving up. The diaphragm is like a dome shape. So when you inhale, it moves up towards your chest, towards your clavicles. And when you exhale, it moves back down. Just feel that. Press the outer edges of your feet into the floor. And you shouldn't feel so much your groins now because the knees are higher. Then lift your head, change the interlock of your fingers. And again extend from your armpits towards your inner elbows. And from the outer elbows back towards your shoulders. Open your eyes, close your knees, but keep your bell there. Close your knees, let the bell fall down. And then walk, have your feet, all of you have to have your feet hip width. Turn your heels out slightly. And then walk your legs forward. Walk your legs forward. You have to walk them forward a lot because the belt is a little bit broader now. Then release your hands. Take your arms up towards the ceiling. Feel your shoulders. Feel your armpits. But let the upper arms drop down. And then interlock your fingers. Turn your palms up. Keep your eyes open now. Extend your arms back. See if the upper arms can reach the blanket. And then extend your legs forward. Let go of the belt. Extend the heels forward. And have your feet, keep your feet hip width. And extend where your feet forward and your palms over your head. Spread the soles of your feet from the big toes towards the little toes. And keep your thighs down, keep your heels extending. Take your arms back up. And then change the interlock of your fingers. And then again, exhale, take your arms over. Yes, if you have the wall, there's press the hands into the wall. Take the arms over, Katja, down towards the floor, yes. And keep extending from your elbows towards your wrists, your forearms, from your elbows back. And as well, feel the head of your humerus bone, feel them into their sockets. And then you see, can you extend your wrists more away from them so that you really extend your arms. And then extend, bend your legs first, then you take your arms back up, release your arms, and then turn around and sit for a moment in Dandasana. Sit a moment there where you are, extend your legs forward. Have your feet together now. If you don't have your period, have your feet together. Have your hands, your fingertips pointing forward. If you can, I mean, I've got really long arms. You can put your palms down, otherwise your fingertips. And then the crown of your head is facing the ceiling. Your big toes are touching, you're spreading the soles of your feet. And then anchor the legs down to keep the extension and the expansion in the chest. Keep the neck long and your eyes level. And take some deep cycles of breath where the inhalation moves up the front of your body and the exhalation flows down. And then you absorb your back forward, your shoulder blades forward into your chest. The back ribs forward. Press where your thighs down, extend, Katja, a little bit more the inner heels. Your thighs have to drop down, and the more you drop your thighs, the more you can lift your trunk up. Good. And then release your legs. Then I want us to do Ardha Supta Virasana. And Jane, if you cannot do it with the left side or the right knee, I can show you I will show you with the chair, but I show you for the others. So you can keep your bolster, put a brick in front of the bolster to sit on, and one brick goes under your knee. So I'm just showing you. And do the left knee first in Virasana. So you sit onto your brick. You bend the left leg in Virasana. Well, I just bend my right leg so you sit. But you bend the left leg. And you have to have the brick under the knee as well. So you're sitting onto a brick. The brick is under the knee, so the knee and the hips are in line. And then the right leg, the other leg, you have to keep bent, like in Marichyasana. Then you lift your hips, extend your sacrum away, and then you lie back. And then you lie back. And then first take the inner left heel, turn it out a little bit. Then if it doesn't aggravate your lower back, then you take your hold on your elbows and take your arms over. If it does aggravate your lower back, then you keep your arms along the sides of your trunk. You can try this. Is it the bad knee? Oh no, you're gone. Yeah, that's fine. It's fine. And you can still have the soft chain in your knee. So let me see. So the left leg, the left knee is bent in Virasana. Good. And Stefan, take your right foot closer towards you. And then the right foot, press it well down because this is the Madhicasana leg. And then you can press the right side of your pelvis. You can tuck it in. Just wait, and then I put the timer. Just let me see. Yes, well done. As well, Stefan. No, that's fine, fine. And then the right foot, make sure that the heel is pointing straight back. So if you can, you hold on to your elbows. If this aggravates your spine anyhow, then you keep your arms down. Oh yeah. See, I can do it with my left leg. Then long, smooth inhalation, long, smooth exhalation. Let the sides of your waist, let them drop down. The sides of your chest as well, let them drop down. And don't allow your right knee to fall towards the center. So have weight on your right big toe, on the little toe, on the center heel. So that the knee is pointing straight up. Then keep extending your sacrum down towards the left knee. Your coccyx is pushing up towards your pubis, so that from your pubis you keep lifting your spine up to your clavicles and to your elbows. Your left thigh is extending towards the knee, and the left hip bone is lifting up. See, you can, if your arms are over your head, extend your elbows a little bit more so that you lengthen the sides of your chest as well. And breathe into your left thigh. It has to become long and lean. And the sole, the left foot, the sole of the foot, you have to turn from the big toe to the little toe. Then open your eyes, come back sitting. I mean, if you can change lying down, do so. I have to come up sitting, and then you change sides. Release your left leg and extend as well the legs forward first. Let me see. Put the the right leg into Virasana and have the knee onto the brick. Don't forget the brick, have the knee, have the brick under the knee. And then you go back. Good. Then first turn the outer right, the inner heel, inner right heel out a little bit. And then take your arms over. And if you can, if you can remember, change the fold of your arms as well. Is this okay, Lisa, for the knee? Yes. Long, smooth inhalations, long, smooth exhalation. And the left foot, the heel has to point straight back and the knee straight up. The sole of your right foot spread from the big toe to the little toe, so that the little toe nail is on the floor and the inside of your right foot is long. It's not doing like a banana shape, it's long. And feel as well if there's a big difference one side and the other. And then release your arms, come back up. And first extend, keep seated on the brick and extend your legs forward in Dandasana. Bring your shoulders in line with your hips, have your feet together. If you're in period, have your feet apart. And spread well the soles of your feet. And let the thighs drop. So on the brick, you're only with your sitting bones so that your thighs can really drop down. Then spread the soles of your feet, the crown of your head, let it face the ceiling, and then let it extend up towards the ceiling. Your shoulder blades are well absorbed into the body. And then inhale, raise your arms up, Urdhva Hastasana. Palms are facing each other. The skin on your palms is moving from the little finger to the little finger towards your thumb side. So you can turn, you can feel that you're turning your inner arms out and your outer arms in. And then lift up, sacrum in, back ribs in, and lift up. Lift your chest away from your hips. And keep your eyes level. Keep extending from the knees towards your heels, your calves. And from the front, the knees pull them up towards your hips. And exhale, take your hands down, bend your legs. Now we are going to do Adho Mukha Virasana. And keep your bolster, keep your bricks as well. And then I want you to place your lower ribs onto the bolster. So I have to put another blanket because my bolster is not big enough. I put another blanket. And then I want my lower ribs to move towards the bolster, to rest onto the bolster. And then I can double my blanket here to put my forehead there. And then I can extend the arms forward. And the middle finger is on the grip and the other fingers are spreading away. See if you can keep your buttocks down, if you can anchor your buttocks down. And then extend your arms a little bit more, Lisa. Extend your arms a little bit more. And from the weight of your hips down, see if you can release your lower spine. You inhale, lift the front of your body. Keep your arms extending, Katya. And then keep the abdomen, keep it long. And keep it moving up. Feel that you're extending horizontally the spine. And then spread everything in the back of your body. The abdomen stays long, it moves up. Then you inhale into your sacrum, exhale, you spread. Inhale in the middle spine, exhale, spread it out to the side. And then the top of your spine. From the seventh cervical, spread out towards the tip of your shoulder. Long, smooth inhalations. Katya, turn your head to the other side now. And feel as well that your arms are extended. Pull your inner thighs back. From your inner knees, pull them back towards your groins so that your hips move more towards your head. The inner arms are moving up and the outer arms are moving down. And then Raise your head, calm up, kneeling. Leave the bolster there, leave the bolster there. And even if you don't reach there with your head, it doesn't matter. Take your hands a little bit more forward than your shoulders. Press your palms down. Tuck your toes under. And then you exhale, calm up into Adho Mukha Svanasana. But look forward first. Lift your chin up. Lift your chin so that the dorsal spine. Lift your chin more. Lift your chin more, Jane. Lift, all of you, lift your chin, but press your thighs back. Lift your chin, press more, Katya, your thighs back. Then release your head. If it touches the balls, that's fine, but don't drag your head down. And then lift your inner knees up, your outer knees, take them back. And then keep pushing your heels back and down. Heels back and down. The inner thighs are still lifted. You want to open your armpits and breathe. Breathe into your armpits. Pull your kneecaps up, and Stefania, release the head a little bit more. See if you can stay 1 more minute. Push your thighs back as much as you can. So you take more weight off your shoulders. Then remember your hip bones. Your hip bones have to lift up towards your chest. Now they move down towards your chest because you're turned around. And your navel bend. Spread it and take it up. And then with your hands, walk back. Put your hands onto your hips. Look along the floor and then come up. Come up, look up to the ceiling, then look straight forward. Then I want us to do all Uttanasana with the chair. Do you all have the chair? Yes, perfect. Have your chair and have 2 bricks as well. Because I want us actually to stand on the bricks, so it's more Uttanasana than Adho Mukha Svanasana, where the chair comes more perpendicular. I think we're all at the same height here anyway. So you stand on your bricks. We want to stand on the bricks. If your feet are taller than the brick, then you let the big toes drop over. And then have the chair here. We want the chair as much as possible perpendicular. Look at your feet before you go down. Look at your feet. Press your inner heels well down. When you look down towards your feet, you shouldn't see your inner heels. They're turning out. Then the chair goes onto the roof of your thighs so that your pubis can come over. And then hold and make sure that the seat of the chair is facing you and the back of the seat of the chair is facing away. And then you bend down, and the chair then is pushing as well your hip bones into the body. Go down, 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 more, Jane, if you can. And then you can hold onto the legs of the chair and widen your knees. So the seat of the chair is actually pushing your lower ribs more in and up. And then release the back of your head. And then feel your legs. Your calves have to extend down. Your inner thighs have to lift up. And the chair, push the chair back into your hip, into your thighs. Feel the hip bones touching the backrest of the chair. And feel if they're touching both the same way. You can feel that you're level. You can keep your arms, if you've got long arms, like I have, you can bend your elbows. So the chair is anchoring the thighs back to get that release sideways across your lumbar. And then feel all the muscles there around your sacrum releasing. Gravity is taking your hips down and you can release the sacrum bend. But don't drop your knees. You have to keep lifting your knee tips up, your thigh muscles up. The base of your big toes, press it down. Sides of your neck are long. And both sides of your sternum are dropping down as well. And feel the back of your thighs, feel them spreading from inside out. And then be careful, lift your head first, look along the floor, then walk your hands up the chair, and then come back standing. Come off the bricks a moment. Good. Now, if you can, I want you to do a handstand. If you can do it today, if you want to do it today. If you cannot do a handstand today, you can just do the shoulder opener with the chair. I'm just showing you. You can just kneel down, join your palms, put your elbows onto the seat of the chair, and then just be there. And then you can just walk your hands up and back. Just to open your shoulders. The others, if you have the wall there, bring your mat towards the wall. And then you place your hands down. And you have to spread your palms. You have to spread your palms. Then you release your head and you have to walk in first so that the soles of your feet are really perpendicular to the floor. Then you raise one leg and with the other one you jump. Up. And then you slide your heels along the wall up. So your palms are pressing down, your heels are extending up, your buttocks are moving in and your thighs are moving back. When you come down, rest in Uttanasana with your feet apart. Yes, well done. Big toes up, Stefan. Extend your big toes up. It's not on your head, it's not on the head, Morena, senti. Stefania, it's on your hands. È sulle mani, non sulla testa, sulle mani. Le mani giù. Poi alza una gamba e sali. And extend up. Your palms are pressing down, shoulders are moving away. And then come down, rest in Uttanasana. And then go up one more time. The others do this with the shoulder opener. And if you can go up with the other leg. Jawohl. Well done, Stefan. and extend your big toes up. You take your navel bend up, Jane, navel bend up, don't drop in your lumbar. Good. And then come down on the others, come up and do Uttanasana with your feet together. If you have period, keep your feet apart. So stand in Tadasana first. Move your thighs back, let your sacrum drop. Pubis, lift your hip bones. The crown of your head is well extended up towards the ceiling. Then inhale, raise your arms up, and remember you want to lift your chest away from your hips. Look up as well. Inhale, exhale, calm down, Uttanasana. And then release your head, release the back of your head. Look at your knees and then look alike. Squeeze your outer shin bones, squeeze your outer knees, and lift your inner thighs up. And now release the back of your head. Then you can hold on to your heels. So bring your hands behind your feet. Hold on to your heels and then inhale, extend your spine, lower down first. And then see, can you take your head more towards your shin bone? And do not allow your shoulder to drop towards your ears. The shoulders have to move away from your head. Good. And then look along the floor. Put your hands back onto your hips. Press your big toes down. Inhale, come all the way up. And then look straight ahead. And now we are going to do Shirshasana, Stepania. Now you can do it on your head. If you're not doing Shirshasana, just lie down in Supta Baddha Konasana a moment. If you're not doing Shirshasana, the headstand, join your feet, lie in Baddha Konasana and have your arms under your thighs. If you're not doing Shirshasana. And then you can close your eyes. And the others, if you're doing Shirshasana, I'm going to try to stay up 4 minutes. So I'm just showing and then I come down. You go, if you know, you go up. You can go against the wall. See that the crown of your head is on the floor. Your forearms as well are pressing down from your elbows towards your wrists. And then you can come up with one leg, with 2 legs. And press your forearms into the floor. From your elbows towards your wrist, the weight has to be even. Then again here, the thighs have to go back and your middle buttock has to move in. And keep your gaze parallel towards the floor. Keep spreading the soles of your feet. Oh, well done, all of you. Bravissimi. Good. Press your inner elbows, Isabella, a little bit more. The inner elbows. And breathe. And then don't do anything anymore with your body. Just stay there. Let the pose take over. 2 more minutes. If you need to come down, you come down, rest in Uttanasana. But stay there 2 away from the knees so that your thighs are moving down. Well done. And tell yourself, I'm doing Shirshasana. I'm doing Shirshasana. I am becoming Shirshasana. So the front thighs is still moving back towards the back thighs. The back thighs are spreading from the center out towards the sides. Now, one more minute to go. Well done. Keep lifting your shoulders. And then as you came up in Shirshasana, lift your shoulders well. If you went up with two legs, come down with two legs. If you went up with one leg, come down with one leg. And then just rest a moment in Adho Mukha Virasana. You stay there, Jane. Yes, rest in Adho Mukha Virasana. Extend your arms forward. Again, let the weight of your hips release the lower spine. And then lift your head, walk your hands back. You can come back to the center now with your mat, with a brick and with a belt. Or actually with both of your bricks. And a blanket. Not the belt we don't use. The belt we don't use. Otherwise it gets too much. So have your bag, have your blanket, like Shavasana size. And then you roll it up really tightly. You roll it up. And this will go under your shoulders. And then we have the brick. We do Setubandha, but I want you to have the brick one flat like this, and the other one you have it like that. So I'm showing you first. You lie down, the blanket goes up, make sure you can extend your legs as well. The blanket goes under your armpits, so it's indicating your shoulder blades to move in. The head is going back and you're extending the back of your head. Then you put first one brick flat and long under your sacrum, under your tailbone. And then the other one, you lift your hips up, and the other one goes as well. It's long, but it's higher up under your tail. And then stay like this. Turn your heels to face back, straight back. Take your arms over your head. The arms go like a candelabra. And keep your legs bent for a moment. Just want to see you. Close your eyes. So the rolled blanket is there to indicate your shoulder blades to move in and up. If it's too high for someone, but it shouldn't be too high for anyone here, then you can lower the second brick. Good. And then make sure that your heels are pointing straight back, that they're not closing towards each other, that they're not moving towards each other. And then keep your legs bent, close your eyes. And you're pressing your calves, you're extending your calves down towards your heels so that you project more weight onto your shoulders. And the back of your head is long. And you can keep your eyes closed and extend, but don't lift your right leg, just lift your toes and then slide the right heel along the floor. And only straighten your right leg. Let the inner knee drop, let the sole of your foot spread from the big toe to the little toe. Then bend the leg back and do the same with the left leg. Extend the left heel, slide it along the floor, don't lift it up. And extend it from the knee, the calf moves towards the heel. Feel the nice stretch on the left side of your abdomen. And then keep your left leg there and extend the right leg as well. And here in Setu Bandha, when we extend the legs, sometimes or often you feel that your sacrum becomes heavy there onto the brick. Actually, it's the other way around. You're extending your legs and your sacrum wants to move away from the brick so that you spread your joints, the sacroiliac joint, you're spreading them. Then open your eyes, bend again both legs and stay there. Now bend your right leg well towards you and just keep the leg bent and flex the foot. So extend the heel, the toes want to go towards the shin bone. Keep your right leg bent and extend the left leg. Extend the left leg along the floor. Spread the left sole of your foot. Lift your chest, you've got the blanket there, pushing your shoulder blades in and up. And with your next exhalation, extend the right leg up, perpendicular to the floor, perpendicular up. Good. Yeah, a bit higher, Stefan, a bit higher, the leg. And try to stay there. Inhale, extend the left heel, exhale, extend the right sole of your foot up. The abdomen is long. Then bend both legs down again. Wait a moment there. Open your chest, spread your clavicles, extend the head away from your shoulders. And then bend your left leg and extend your right heel along the floor. First, flex your left foot. See if your toes can go more towards your shin. Keep your right leg, which leg is it? The right leg, keep it extending. The sole of your foot, turn it from the big toe towards the little toe. And then with your next exhalation, extend your left leg up. And then bend both legs down. Keep your legs bent. First take your roll out there. Let the roll slide out to the side. And then put your hands onto your hips. Press your feet down, your big toes especially. Exhale, lift your hips up. Keep them up and take your bricks away. and then very gently come back down. First the upper back, then the middle back, and then the lower back, and stay there. Good. And then you turn to one side, come up, and we are going to do Shavasana, but before we do Shavasana, I want you to do Halasana. So you can just adjust for your shoulder stand, whatever you have. If you have your blankets, use the blankets. If you have your foam blocks, use the foam blocks. If you need a chair for Halasana, a little bit of height, use it as well. Because I want you to stay 4 minutes in Halasana before you come up in Shavasana. So I use all this here. I'll show you first. So you adjust for, you can do Halasana to the floor. I'm pretty sure all of you can reach the floor. If you don't reach the floor, put the chair behind for your feet. Because you're staying in Halasana, you just go down, take your legs over, and then you stay in Halasana. Take your arms out to the sides as well. And when you are in Halasana, do not turn your heads anymore. You can close your eyes here. If your legs do not reach the floor, put them onto a chair, onto a sofa, whatever you have there. Yes. Okay. Stefania, do Baddha Konasana with your feet, Baddha Konasana, and put them onto the backrest of the chair first, for the first 4 minutes. Just keep them down, yes. The others are going into Halasana. And then take your arms as well towards the headline, towards the head. You not Stefania, all the others. And then just have your fingers, palms facing up, and relax your arms, your hands, and close your eyes. Shouldn't have any tension in your neck. Do you need the for Halasana, Katya? Oh, for later. Okay, you can put it into one arm. And then just stay there. Close your eyes, inhale, exhale, push your thighs away from your head. See that your sitting bones extending towards the heels. Sides of your neck are long, and the back of your head is long as well. Be right onto the tip of your toes, like a ballerina. Your outer hips are lifting and thighs are lifting away from your face. Keep extending your calves towards your heels and keep spreading the soles of your feet. See if you can still open the back of your knees. Bring your breath back. Feel the weight on your shoulders, left and right shoulder. Is it the same? Then bring your hands into the back of your spine as slow down as you can. And then raise your legs all together or one by one and lift up into Shavasana. And you will feel that your hips are feeling so much lighter. And for this sequence, you can even close your eyes. You can keep your eyes closed. Let me see. Yes, well done, Stefania. You're so lifted up. Lisa, if you can take your legs a little bit more back. Beautiful. Keep your legs together, the outer shin bones, like in Tadasana, squeezing one towards the other. The soles of your feet spread. One more minute. If you get tired, you can do Baddha Konasana for the last minute. And if you have your legs in Baddha Konasana, re-extend them for a moment. And then all of you very gently come down. Come down, slide your shoulders towards the head side so that your shoulders and your head are on the same level. And then cross your legs. And you, Stefania, you can just have your calves onto the seat of the chair. Take your hands or arms over your head as well. And then change the cross of your legs. And then bend your legs, turn to one side. So we're going to lie now in Shavasana, but if you have a blanket, I'll just show you. I want you to have the blanket not folded so much, just for a little support. If you have the blanket like Shavasana size, you can just fold it in twice so that you only have a little support. And this little support, just a tiny support, is for your shoulder blades. Then you can double that blanket so you have another bit for your head. So it's, the blanket starts where your back ribs are, so they have a little bit height. And then you can fold it here for the back of your head. If you have an eye bag, put it around your forehead. Then extend your legs. Keep your feet to keep your heels touching, and then turn your toes out. If this is uncomfortable for your lower back, then you widen your feet a little bit. But don't exaggerate in widening your legs. And then take your arms out to the sides. Extend your arms down. And then close your eyes. So if you need to cover yourself up. So it's just a little support. It's just, if you would have like this pranayama pillow, but we don't hold it, this pranayama pillow, you could use that. But the blanket is completely fine so that you have a little bit higher support. And as you're lying down, consider a moment the relationship between your nervous system and your breath. How intimately they are connected. The rhythm of the breath is actually driving the state of the nervous system. When you breathe through the mouth, your breath is shallow, your breath is fast. And this will have a particular effect on your nervous system. And when the breath is deeper, slower, it changes states of the nervous system. And it changes as well state of mind. So we're breathing, breathe through the nose, through the lungs. And the lungs have like pockets where gas exchange takes place. Then there's this whole metabolic process, like an energy exchange. And it's a long story if you look from the physical. we want to stay on the physiological level. It's more instant, more present than that. So feel your breath again here. Feel the lower ribs spreading out to the side. We're going to do Ujjayi 2. So you're taking a full deep inhalation followed by normal exhalation. You take a full deep inhalation, your abdomen stays long, your lower ribs are spreading, your chest is spread, clavicles are spread. And then you exhale normally. Actually, I want you to take the inhalation right into your nervous system, as if the nervous system is inhaling. That deep, full breath, let that penetrate into your nerves. Exhale, let that bring the nervous system into a very, very quiet, slow pace. You will feel that the exhalations become slower as well, but just concentrate on your inhalation. And let go of this long, deep inhalation. Breathe normally, but then exhale longer. Long, smooth exhalation. Slow, quiet, gently, and refined. So you inhale as it comes, and it will be longer anyway already. But keep your concentration only on your exhalation. And make the exhalation as well very, very quiet. Imagine to exhale from your colon. and then completely let go and breathe normally. Then very gently make your exhalations longer. Bend your legs. Take your right arm over your head. And then very gently turn towards your right side.